In this demonstration, I will show users how to complete and submit a simple procedure claim. On successfully logging into the Civil Online portal, users will be taken to this screen. All non-solicitor portal users will find a variety of advice and info icons on various pages throughout the portal. Question mark advice icons offer advice relative to the page you are on, whilst info icons give information pertinent to the question asked or information required to be completed on any given page. In order to begin a new simple procedure claim, users should click on the option "I want to submit a simple procedure claim" from the Welcome page. This will take users to the start of the claim process. On the Court Details page, you are required to select the court you wish to submit the claim to. Please select the required court from the drop-down menu. You are then given the option to enter a reference number. This is a reference that will assist you in identifying the case in the future. This is not a mandatory field and is optional. You are next required to complete details of why the specific court selected has jurisdiction to hear the case. Multiple options can be selected. If other is ticked, you are required to enter further information regarding your grounds for jurisdiction before being able to proceed further. Once the relevant sections have been completed, you should select Next from the bottom of the screen. You are now asked to complete details relating to the claimant. You must first confirm whether the claimant is an individual or a company or organisation. The screen is dynamic and will populate with the information required based on the selection made. Fields marked with an asterisk are mandatory fields and must be entered. Other remaining fields are optional. If the claimant is acting in a representative capacity or is a sole trader trading as a company, this box should be ticked and completed with further details of the capacity they are acting under or the company they are trading as. This box can be unticked if not required. The claimant's address details should then be entered in full. A postcode finder option is available to assist. Simply enter the postcode and select the correct address. The address can also be amended as necessary. The claimant's email address must also be entered. The final section of this page asks users to confirm the claimant's preferred method of contact. The portal will default to Civil Online, as this is the most efficient way to receive case updates, but can be changed to manual intimations should you wish. It is worth noting, however, that Civil Online portal updates are automatic, whereas there will usually be a delay in issuing manual updates, as these require a member of SCTS staff to physically prepare and send either a letter or email. If there is more than one claimant, Add Another Claimant should be selected and completed using the same method as already shown. Up to 20 claimants can be entered on a single claim. Claimants can also be removed by selecting Remove. Once all claimant information has been entered, users should select Next. Users are then asked to confirm how the claimant will be represented during the case. If the claimant intends to represent themselves, the first option should be selected before clicking Next. Should the claimant wish to be represented by a solicitor, they should select the second option and complete the solicitor's details in the boxes provided. They will also have to provide the solicitor's email address and confirm whether they would like contact to be made directly through their representative or not. The claimant's representative's preferred method of contact will also require to be entered and again will default to Civil Online. Should the claimant wish to be represented by a non-solicitor, they should select the third option and then upload a copy of Form 2A, the Simple Procedure Lay Representation Form. This form is available for download and completion from the SCTS website. Any files uploaded must be in a PDF, PNG, JPG or JPEG format and must be smaller than 50 megabytes. Users can upload documents using one of two methods. Firstly, users can click on the blue upload hyperlink and then navigate to the required document on their device. Users then simply select the required file, click open, and the document will upload. Secondly, users can drag and drop any files saved to their device by opening the relevant folder on their device, clicking on the selected file, and then dragging and dropping the file into the upload window. Users will then be required to enter details regarding the lay representative, including the lay representative's name, address, and email address. The claimant will also have to confirm if contact should be made directly through the representative and also the representative's preferred method of contact, again defaulting to Civil Online. Once all information has been entered, users should select Next. Users are then asked to enter respondent's details. These are completed in the same method as the claimant's details. The respondent's email address is an optional field and can be completed by the claimant if known. Just as when registering claimants, if further respondents need to be entered, add another respondent should be selected and entered in the same way. Once all respondents have been entered, users should select Next. You will now be required to start entering details of the claim. It is worthwhile remembering that the Help and information icons are available with further information that may assist. The first text box on this page should be completed with details on the background to the claim. Users are then asked, does this claim relate to a consumer credit agreement? If yes is selected, a further text box will appear for completion. If no is selected, this further text box will disappear. Users are then asked to enter details of the steps already taken by the claimant to try to settle the dispute with the respondent. Finally, on this page, users are asked if they would like the court to formally serve the claim form on their behalf. Users must select either yes or no. Users should then select Next to continue. You will now be asked to enter details of the orders that you wish the court to make if the claim is successful. The first checkbox relates to payment of a sum of money. If this box is ticked, the claim amount should be entered. You are then also given the option to claim interest on the sum sued for. If this is sought, the box should be ticked and relevant interest details entered. The text displayed is optional and can be overwritten or amended as necessary. The following tick boxes relate to claims for delivery and implement. Should either of these tick boxes be selected, The details of the order sought should be entered in the text boxes. Users will then be required to enter an alternative sum craved should the respondent not comply with the orders for delivery and/or implement as sought. The final tick box on this page relates to expenses of the action. Once all details have been input, users should select Next from the bottom of the screen. Users are then given the opportunity to upload any supporting documents. Up to 5 documents can be lodged at a time, each smaller than 50 megabytes. As previously advised, documents must also be in a PDF, PNG, JPG, or JPEG format. Users are first required to select the type of document being uploaded from the drop-down menu. Users can then upload documents using the method previously described. Once all documents have been uploaded, users should select Next. Users will then be brought to the case summary page. This is the final point where any amendments to the information already entered can be made. Users should check that all information has been entered correctly. If any amendments are required, users should use the back button to navigate back to the page requiring amendment, make the necessary amendment, and then click Next to return to the summary page. Once users are content with all information provided, users should select Submit from the bottom of the screen. Users will then be brought to the payment page in order to make payment of the relevant court fee. The court fee due will be displayed in the table as indicated. If fee exemption is selected, users will require to confirm details of the exemption and upload any supporting documents as required. Otherwise, users will be given the option to make payment by card using the form that will be shown below. Once payment details have been entered, users should select Next. Users will then be brought to the submission receipt page, where they will see confirmation of the court to which the claim has been submitted, including the time and date of submission. Users will also be given a submission ID reference number, which can be quoted in any correspondence to the court regarding the claim. Finally, users also have the option to either print or download a copy of a receipt, as well as download and then, if necessary, print a copy of the claim form. Once completed, users can either click Return to Welcome Page or log out to exit the portal.